I said, I'm leaving, you said, I'm staying. And I said, I hate me, you said, what I created. I said, I'm broken, you said, I'm healing. So step out into the world that I made just for you. And my world is bigger than yours. If my truth is so amazing, then why aren't you crawling to the ends of the earth? For love, for love, for love, for love. constellations. You cover me in glitter till I'm shining bright. I never wanna leave the sky. The way you made me feel alive. I was in the dark and baby you're the light. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moonlight. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Couldn't fight if I wanted. Flying to places that I never thought I could go. You're a meteor shower, falling down all over me. Yeah, you're making me go. Couldn't fight if I wanted. Flying to places that I never thought I could go. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Yeah, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moonlight. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moonlight. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down,
I have fallen further than I had before. But now I'm crawling, and I don't have the strength to get up off that floor. I'm giving into it, I'm living in it, embracing all the pain. Came up from it, I can't numb it, I won't let it. I'm still learning and growing. I am not who I was before. I'm done hiding from all my failures. Wait and see my masterpiece. Bruised and torn on my broken hearts, falling like they collide. Oh, to take me where I'm meant to be. So I thank my lucky skies. I thank my lucky skies. If I feel it, if I feel the pain, then not who I was before. I'm done hiding from all my failures, waiting to see my masterpiece. Bruised and torn on my broken parts, falling like they collide, all to take me where I'm meant to be. So I thank my lucky stars. Thank my lucky Thank my lucky stars.
Summer nights, flashing lights, when the DJ's spinning, everybody out on the dance floor singing. Give me love and give me life. When the DJ's spinning, everybody out on the dance floor singing. Hey oh, way oh, summer love makes me feel alright. These are the best days of my life. Hey oh, way oh, summer love makes me feel alright. These are the best days of my life.
Take it how you want it, I'ma give it to you G straight. NML beats, I am not a human being. Ballin' like Kareem, sippin' on codeine. I lean with it, rock with it, got coke dreams. Boom, back, boom in the trap. When trap meets house, you get a trap house. Got 2 stacks, throw it at a strip dancer. Big booty hoe, said she from Atlanta.
Summer love makes me feel alright. These are the best days of my life. Hey oh, way oh, summer love makes me feel alright. These are the best days of my life. These are the best days of my life. I built up walls like mansions to the sky. Protect my heart so it would survive. But you climbed in like no one else could do. The day I knew I needed you, I was drifting out, safe from any shore. Didn't want to get hurt anymore, but you pulled me in like no one else could do. The day I knew I needed you. I was complicated, you made perfect sense. I was slowly tried to block it out so I forget. Your persistence kept on pushing through. The day I knew I needed you. I was complicated. You made perfect sense. I was slowly breaking, but you knew how to mend. We're searching for some answers. Who I was and where I'm running to. I was looking for me when I found you. When I found you. You saved me, changing my direction. I'm falling into our connection. I was complicated, you made perfect sense. I was slowly breaking, but you knew how to mend. We're searching for some answers. Who I was and where I'm running to. I was looking for me when I found you. 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 Sometimes I need a phone call, but you have still unanswered. You break my heart in pieces, but you don't care, no. You just don't care, no. I don't wanna play, baby, I'm just fine. I don't need you anymore. I don't need a friend, 'cause I have enough. I don't need you anymore. Please just walk away. Leave me, please just walk away. You can walk away. Please just walk away. Leave me, please just walk away. Sunshine and moonlight, I fade into stars stuck in your eyes. Yeah, I'll take a million of these nights. I can stay forever, forever in your arms. I can stay forever, I can stay forever, I can stay forever in your arms. I can stay forever, I can stay forever in your arms. who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. Times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on.
완전 크다. 많이 진짜. 이거 먹을래?
저기 들어가 있는 거는 다 들어가고 나서 사람들 빠지면 계속 엄마 내일 피자 시켜주면 돼. 최근에 그 시켜놓은 피자 이런 거 뭐냐고.
Guys, please keep the walkway moving, please. Keep going. Guys, it's called Aztec. He's quite cute. You like your Paddington?
Your bear.
Je l'ai jamais vu comme ça.
for love, for love, for love. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all my focus, I can't even control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, keeping it exciting. You know exactly what to do to blow my mind. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. I'm begging you to go. All you got
Put some money in my pocket, keep up. Some of the pretty girls are coming in and picking up the pocket, keep up.
I'm living wanna give it all, not simply survive. I'm leaning into it, I'm breathing in it, inhaling all that hurt. 'Cause walking away, it'd all be in vain, and that would hurt much worse.